See, when demand goes up and control goes down, that is a recipe for breakdowns, unless your organization has already anticipating this. So a lot of companies, they outsource thinking it's going to solve their headcount problem. They don't realize that they're going to lose visibility in the process. Are those agents following compliance workflows? Are they upselling like they should be? Are they escalating, in the right way? So with AI, especially, automated QA with voice AI agents, you get that visibility, you get that consistency, right? You can hold both your internal and your outsourced teams accountable to the same standard. Because like I said, AI really does not care where the agent sits. And the other piece too, when it comes to incorporating like the AI agent layer, is you don't necessarily need outsourcing here, right? Your AI agents, they are in terms of the cost, they are half the cost, probably even lesser than that, compared to what you would spend on a human agent, right? For outsourcing. That's one. The other piece too is it comes with this layer of automation and augmentation. So automation is like, just taking the simpler queries and like completely deflecting it to the AI agents and making sure that, that percentage of calls, maybe 20-25% of calls, is not something that even touches the human agents. So again, human agents freed up, they have more time to handle the complex queries. Then comes the augmentation piece, and this is where consistency comes in, right? I was referring to my example where it would have been a lot better if, even when I'm hopping between different channels, I don't have to repeat myself. If that context was already shared from the AI agent or from a bot that I've been interacting with, or even a different agent for that matter, right, to the new agent who's handling my question. So augmentation with AI is where, even when you are hopping between different channels, the context, from the first origin touch point, it keeps flowing to the next agent who is taking up that call. And so, yeah, just in terms of staffing, in terms of outsourcing, I think AI has a huge role to play. Obviously, AutoQA is one. We talked about real time, but I honestly feel the answer, like the simpler answer, is your AI agents. And so, yeah.
Yeah, and I love what you said there, right? Like, because when I talk to outsourcing with our prospects, it's about the cost of that. It's about, an agent handling it for them. What we don't talk about a lot, and is an interesting thing that you just said, is owning the customer experience and the augmentation, right? So you may have outsourced, so you're able to now handle more calls, right? You're kind of like putting a Band-Aid on this issue of the seasonality, which is great, but you have lost the control of what is my customer experience from beginning to end, right? And am I improving it? Like, not only have you given them the agent, but you've also now don't understand what's my customer experience happening over here versus on my side. Whereas if you use an AI agent, you can track that as a seamless experience and see, is the AI agent impacting the customer experience in a positive or negative way? Is it the agent? How do we blend that together into this more cohesive unit?
Yeah.
And then, of course, evaluate that and bring it back into some feedback loops.
Yeah. And the other piece too, like, I know I've been talking too much about AI agents. Let's just keep the AI agents aside, right? Let's just talk about the other potential of AI in these scenarios. So you touched upon this, right, Jackie, the entire customer experience. So utilizing AI for customer understanding, for insights, right? Mm-hmm. So you move away from anecdotal to data-backed decision making with AI. AI can, it can fit into a lot of different places when it comes to deriving insights for your organization. One thing, and I think this is a hot topic now, is topic modeling, sentiment analysis, just to identify what are some of the trending pain points, what are, the top reasons why customers are trying to contact you, what's the intent behind which they're trying to contact you, right? When we talk about sentiment analysis, we're talking about, hey, like, let's move away from the typical single dimension CSAT survey. Single dimension CSAT survey is talking about, oh, how satisfied were you with, your experience? You don't really know what happened on the call beyond that. And if you're using that as your true North Star for, determining what your customer experience looks like, um, you're missing out on a lot, right? So when you have like an AI based sentiment model, you can go way beyond just looking at a single dimension. You can look at, hey, did my customer come in hot? And then throughout the conversation, what did my agent do? And towards the end of the conversation, how did that sentiment shift, right? Was I able to change that sentiment from negative to positive? How many of my interactions remained the same, like came in neutral, ended up being neutral? Where's that opportunity for me to keep striving for more excellence, right? So there's a lot of attributed related insights that AI can really help with.